Hey everyone, Jack of all bricks here, coming at you in 2026. With the new year comes brand new Star Wars Lego as well. And I don't know about you, but I was super stoked about more than a couple of sets to come out of this January wave. Today, I want to start off with what's arguably the best set to come out of the January 2026 wave, and that is, of course, the all-new MIDI scale Venator. Taking a look at the box here, you can see it's set number 75441 with a grand total of 643 pieces inside. Now, this set released January 1st of 2026, and as you can see from the side of the box, it is part of LEGO's Starship collection. So it's joining the ranks of the Acclamator, the Invisible Hand, as well as the Tantive and the Millennium Falcon. Turning the box all the way to the back, you get a nice rear view of the ship there, as well as a diagram to show off the dimensions of the completed model, and a really cool screenshot from Revenge of the Sith. Opening up the box, we get 5 numbered bags, as well as a fairly robust instruction manual. Now, one thing I love about this manual is that, just like LEGO's done with their UCS sets, they've added a couple of pages up front with information on the ship. So here's a paragraph written by the creative lead and design director of LEGO Star Wars. And then on the second page, there's a whole bunch of in-universe information on the Venator. From its crew complement to its top speed, its mass, and all of its armaments. I think it was just such a cool thing for LEGO to include in the manual. Now, moving on to the build itself, this is what you'll see when you finish bag 1. It's basically the underside of the spine of the ship. So it does give you a really good idea of how long the model's going to be once it's completed. There's also some nice details starting to emerge back there with those engines. Bag 2 completes the spine with the hangar bay up top, and of course the 2 bridge decks. Bag 3 completes the right-hand side of the model with the upper and lower plates. The shaping on this model is absolutely superb, I gotta say. They really knocked it out of the park with this one. Bag 4 completes the left-hand side of the ship. Looks like it's almost done, but not quite. LEGO still has a little bit more to do. We've also plugged up some of the holes in the rear of the ship. And finally, Bag 5 completes the model. Not only does it include an amazing display stand, but it also uses some really clever greebling techniques to the sides of the ship to represent the hangar bays and just sort of close up some of those gaps. Of course, all 8 engines are represented there in the back, looking smooth. I really cannot tell you how much I love this ship. I could gush about it for hours, really. It looks so good. I'm so impressed. And one really cool Easter egg that LEGO was able to put in here is the hangar bay. You can actually remove this tile here to open the hangar bay doors. And inside, if you look closely, you see a little yellow stud and a little red stud. And that represents Obi-Wan and Anakin's starfighters ready to take off. And once you're done showing that off, you can quite easily replace the hangar bay doors by just pressing gently, and it fits right into place. Now, I wanted to show you a side-by-side comparison between this Venator and my old quote-unquote Venator. That being the mock that I built based off of the pieces used in the Acclamator set that came out a couple years ago. Now, right off the bat, you can see that the size of the genuine article is quite a bit bigger and bulkier, and that's because the entire underside of the ship is built up properly on the authentic model, and yet on the mock, unfortunately, it's all bare, just we didn't have the pieces to use, unfortunately. Also, the new Venator is much more screen accurate. The way that the arrowhead sort of contours and the fins in the back, much more accurate to the movies and the source material in the mock. So overall, I gotta say, I enjoyed my mock while it lasted, but now that I have the real deal, it really doesn't hold a candle. And taking a look at it next to its arch nemesis, the Invisible Hand, makes it look even better. I think the scaling between these two ships is spot on LEGO. They look so good together. You can almost see all of the turbo laser barrages between the two ships as they duke it out over the skies of Coruscant. It's really nice to be able to finally rock this duo in a display. And lastly, I just wanted to show off a side-by-side comparison between the Venator and the Acclimator, for those of you at home that have this model. One nice thing about both of these sets is that those are printed pieces. There is not a single sticker between the two, which is really quite nice. Why LEGO can't do that more often, I don't know, but I'm glad it was done here. So needless to say, I absolutely love this ship. I think the execution was near perfect, and this set is easily a 10 out of 10. No doubt about it. I mean, it would look great in anyone's collection by itself, but it looks even better when you pair it off with the Invisible Hand or the Acclimator. But as always, I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video if you enjoy this content and want to see more. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care, and may the breaks be with you.